Have you ever wondered what drives the prosperity of a nation, or why some countries are richer than others? These are not just questions of curiosity, but integral to the study of a field that impacts our daily lives: economics. Economics, in its essence, is the study of how societies allocate their limited resources to satisfy unlimited wants. It's a vast field encompassing everything from the price of your morning coffee to the global trade dynamics. But at the heart of it all, there's one fundamental goal: development. Development is a multi-dimensional concept, a beacon that guides economic policies and decisions. It's not just about growing the economic pie, but also about how the pie is divided and who gets a slice. In other words, it's about ensuring that economic growth leads to an improvement in the overall quality of life. This chapter, dear listeners, will delve into the fascinating world of development in economics. We'll explore different perspectives, as the concept of development can mean different things to different people and societies. For some, it might be about economic prosperity, while for others, it could be about social equality or environmental sustainability. We'll also look at various indicators of development. These are like the yardsticks that help us measure how well a country or a region is developing. These indicators range from gross domestic product, or GDP, which measures the total value of goods and services produced in a country, to Human Development Index, or HDI, which takes into account factors like life expectancy, education, and income. So we're not just going to learn about development, but also about how to evaluate it, how to compare it across different regions, and how to understand its various dimensions. This knowledge will help us appreciate the complexities and challenges of economic development and equip us with the tools to make informed decisions. So, ready to delve deeper into this fascinating world of development in economics? Let's move on. What does development mean to you? Surely it's not the same for everyone. As we delve deeper into the concept of development, it's important to remember that it carries different significance for different people, communities, and nations. Imagine you're a teenager from a developed nation. Your idea of development might be the availability of high-speed internet, a cutting-edge smartphone, or advanced education. Now switch your perspective to a teenager from a developing nation, where development might mean having access to clean drinking water, a roof over their heads, or basic education. This contrast clearly illustrates that development is a multifaceted concept, and it's not solely about economic growth or advancement. While income is often seen as a major aspect of development, it's merely one piece of the puzzle. Let's think about it. If you had all the money in the world but were denied access to quality healthcare or education, would you consider yourself developed? Probably not, right? So here we see the significance of other factors that contribute to the broader picture of development. Health, for instance, is a crucial component. A society with robust healthcare systems, where people are healthy and have access to medical services, exemplifies development. Education, too, plays a vital role. A well-educated society, where everyone has access to quality education, is a sign of a developed nation. Then there's freedom, the liberty to express oneself, to choose one's government, to live without fear of persecution. These are all integral facets of a developed society. Without freedom, all the wealth and advancements would be meaningless. In essence, development transcends the simplistic notion of economic growth. It's a dynamic, complex concept that encompasses various aspects of human life, including income, health, education, and freedom. It's about improving the quality of life and creating conditions where people can realize their full potential. Clearly, development isn't a one-size-fits-all concept. It's a broad spectrum with various interpretations. Ever wondered how do we decide which country or state is more developed than the other? Well, let's dive into that. To compare the level of development between different states and countries, we don't just look at one factor. We use a variety of indicators to paint a comprehensive picture of development. Some of these indicators are economic, like per capita income, while others are social, like infant mortality rate and literacy rate. Let's start with per capita income. It's the average income of people in a country or state. To calculate it, we divide the total income of the country by its total population. While per capita income can give us an idea of economic wealth, it doesn't tell the whole story. For instance, it doesn't account for income inequality within the country. That's why we also look at social indicators. The infant mortality rate, for example, tells us how many infants die before reaching their first birthday per 1,000 live births. This indicator gives us insight into the health infrastructure of a country. A lower infant mortality rate suggests better healthcare facilities, indicating a higher level of development. Another social indicator we consider is the literacy rate. This is the percentage of people above the age of 7 who can read and write with understanding in a specific language. A higher literacy rate suggests a better education system, another crucial aspect of development. But remember, these are just a few of the many indicators we use to compare development. Other indicators might include life expectancy, access to clean water, and gender equality. Each of these indicators offers a different perspective on development, and together they provide a more holistic view. So, the next time you hear about a country being more developed than another, remember that it's not just about wealth. It's about the overall quality of life, the opportunities available to people, and the societal conditions in which they live. As we see, these indicators provide a holistic picture of a country's development, rather than just focusing on economic wealth. Is income the only thing that matters when it comes to development? Think again. Let's delve into this. Without a doubt, income plays a substantial role in development. It is the engine that drives growth and prosperity. More income means more resources, more opportunities, and more choices. It can provide a standard of living that allows people to fulfill their basic needs and pursue their interests. But is it the be-all and end-all of development? Not quite. Development is a multifaceted concept that goes beyond mere economics. It's about creating an environment where people can develop their full potential and lead productive, creative lives in accord with their needs and interests. It's about expanding the freedoms people have to live lives that they value and improving the human condition so that people have the chance to lead full lives. So, apart from income, what are these other goals we're talking about? Well, they include aspects like social equality, justice, and freedom. Social equality is about ensuring equal opportunities for everyone, regardless of their background or status. It's about creating a level playing field where everyone has the same rights, opportunities, and access to resources. Justice, on the other hand, is about ensuring that everyone is treated fairly and that the rule of law is upheld. It's about protecting people's rights and ensuring that everyone is treated with dignity and respect. Freedom is about people having the rights and opportunities to make their own choices, to express their opinions, to practice their beliefs, and to pursue their dreams. These aspects are as important as income when it comes to development, because a truly developed nation is one that strives for both income and these other goals. It's a nation where people are not only economically prosperous, but also socially equal, just and free. So, while income is important, it's not the only thing that defines development. So, what did we learn today about development in economics? We embarked on a journey to explore the fascinating world of economics, specifically focusing on the concept of development. We started by introducing the subject of economics and the role of development within it. We learned that development is not just about the growth of national income, but also about the enhancement of living standards and the expansion of people's capabilities. It's about creating an environment where people can develop their full potential and lead productive, creative lives. We then delved into the different perspectives of development. We discovered that development means different things to different people. For some, it's about having more income, while for others, it's about having access to essential services like healthcare, education, and clean water. We learned that it's crucial to consider these varying perspectives when formulating policies and strategies for development. Next, we compared different countries and states. Understanding that development levels can vary widely, we explored how various factors such as income, health, education, and other social indicators can give us a more holistic view of a country's or state's development status. We learned that comparing these factors helps us understand the disparities and inequalities that exist and identify areas that need more attention and resources. Then, we discussed the importance of income and other goals. We learned that while income is an important indicator of development, it's not the only one. We understood that other factors like health, education, and equality are equally important. we discovered that development is about achieving a balanced growth that caters to all these aspects. And with that, we have a new understanding of what development in economics truly means. It's not just about money, it's about overall well-being and growth. It's about creating a world where everyone has the opportunity to live a fulfilling and productive life. So continue to question, continue to explore, and most importantly, continue to learn. Until next time, keep exploring and keep learning.